Yeah, I mean, I have clothing that'll be I'll be posting about today, actually. Called Gifted Soul Clothing. And also throughout the pandemic, I took the time to like create an LLC called Gifted Soul Entertainment, like my own business, label, just because I am independent. There's no one behind me, so everything's fully funded by me. And so why not? Why not stand on my own ground and let people know how I'm coming? So Gifted Soul Entertainment, Gifted Soul Clothing will be dropping today. That's part of my, me being an entrepreneur. But I've always been like selling clothes, hats more so. This is my first time releasing like clothing for real. So which I'm pretty excited about. It's a new venture for me, and I pray that, like, one day I will be considered like a dope designer, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of my influences as far as like someone that does music and clothing is like Kanye, with his Yeezys and stuff like that. So, just seeing the success he's obtained with like doing both is definitely something that, I see me accomplishing with, Gifted Soul and just like my whole franchise of what I'm about to be doing. So exactly, it goes way beyond that. I think about the future. That's why I wanted to start my own label, whether it's now, whether it's, when I'm on, regardless, like my vision is once I'm on and I'm able to obviously show people that I could run a whole business myself, help other people, help other artists, find other artists like that, might not have had the help that, I wanted throughout my career. You know what I'm saying? Like I can be that helping hand and, that dot connector and that person that can help somebody build, from the ground up. Because I have that experience with doing it for myself. So, the first record that sparked the energy. I'm not sure what the first record I created was, but I remember just working on, because there's like, as an artist, as a creative, we're always making songs and stuff like that. So when I started to realize that I had some solid songs, that's when I was like, okay, bet, like this can go towards a project, this can go towards a project, this is not. So it was kind of like a process like that, just knowing what I'm going to put on it and what I'm not going to. One of my challenges with creating the project was figuring out how I was going to tell my story and the approach that I wanted to take. Everything that I said and how I went about it was exactly how I wanted to deliver the message, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm happy that it did come together just like how I planned. Really, I just wanted to show people, like tell people like my beginning, and that also like things is not just about, okay, like going through a tough time and things like that, but more so like I'm still young, I'm still out here partying, I'm still, having fun. So I feel like I did a pretty good job at giving that balance of, the life where I was at the time, and then what I had experienced, leading up to the project. Then I had put out a single called Lost Boy. I had shot a music video to it, and that was pretty much like the introduction to people of like, some people were just like, Lost Boy. I know some people questioned like, oh, what's this about? And then they heard things that I was talking about, but I know like it probably wasn't 100% clear like to people where I was coming from. And then, when they heard the project, that's why I didn't put out any other singles up until I released the whole project, because I wanted people to hear it in order. Like I wanted people to hear from top to the bottom and then put the pieces together like that. So Lost Boy was like the first single that I did put out, shot a music video to, and video's pretty fire. And then the single that I did recently shoot a video to is Airborne, which is like people's like most favorite song, I think, on the project. High energy, it's a bop. And so, yeah, I feel like I went off on it. The Storm is definitely one of my favorite songs. Yeah, The Storm is definitely one of my favorite songs. It's like an R&B type vibe. And with that song, I really just wanted to, like just story tell and just like tell people, what I was going through, that you can go through that and still keep your head up at the end of the day. I went through homelessness and stuff like that. So, yeah. There's so many wisdom and elements in it. It's like, yeah. Within like, I I say 2 to 3 weeks, I will be putting out another single. Hey, maybe sooner, you never know. Yeah, and then I'm shooting a music video in April for sure. So, you know, whenever that's done, it's gonna come out, you know what I'm saying? Late April, early May, you know what I'm saying? So it's coming.